So Spencer, a 4-3 defeat here at Weston-super-Mare. What are your initial thoughts now the game's complete?
Fabulous game for the neutrals. I thought two really good teams. Obviously, there's still the elephant in the room, and it sounds bizarre, but the better team lost. And I'm not losing my marbles because the better team did lose. But I've got to give Weston all the credit that, having been, I think, by far the better team, and will come on to an absolute shocker of a decision, which again can change the game. We're not going to win games conceding the goals we're conceding, so I'm not hiding behind that. There is now time for change. It's abysmal goals, and you saw the hunger and desire of a team that is floating on air at the top of the division, that managed to turn what should have been their defeat into a victory. So all credit to them. I said I thought it was a really good game, and it's absolutely gut-wrenching that we've come away losing it, but obviously rightfully so. We're going to ask the question, if you concede 4 goals, you're not going to win games.
So talking of the conceding of goals, that is now 14 goals in the last 5 games, averaging just under 3 goals a game. What is the issue, do you think?
The issue is we're not good enough defensively. I thought the first half was very even. We scored a great goal, and we concede our first abysmal goal, individual error, and they have one-on-one that Jack says well. We have one-on-one that Miller's really good footballing game, but then there's the first key moment in the game, and it's another absolute shocker from the referee. I mean, there is a stonewall penalty on Millers, who's about to shoot straight in front of the goal. I mean, I don't think that you'll find anybody else in the ground. I need to see it back, of course, but it's as bad a not given red card as you're ever going to see. Referee doesn't even know the rules, what he said to me at half time about not speaking to him, even though it was all polite. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we don't get the benefit of that. We come in 1-1, and we've been the better side just. I thought it was a really good game of football between two really good sides first half, and you never would have thought it would end up the way it did in the second. Second half, I think they take the lead against the run of play. We started the second half the better team again. Again, it's a poor goal from our perspective. We jump out of a cross and don't deal with the ball that comes in the middle. And then you'll see one of the best goals that you'll see at this level. Fantastic goal for us to go 2-2. Really good football, and then another great goal for us to go 3-2. And you know, really, really good footballing away from home, passing it. But you can't get away from it. Defensively, we went back today to Josh into a 3 with Guy and Proots. And the equaliser's a free header from a soft free kick, completely free header, and the fourth one is there's a question mark about whether the 10 is offside as the ball comes into the box, but there's a scramble and they're there first, and that when you're flying like they are, they get there first and we're there second, and to come away having worked so hard and played some phenomenal football and get ourselves ahead twice, get towards the last 8 minutes. But you can't get away from the fact we're conceding far too many goals. I think they've been in our box about 6 times, quite frankly. One save from Jack in the first half, the set piece. I said, really good game of football. And midfield going forward, I think we look a really, really good side. But it's down on me now. It's got to be down on me. I can't, I keep having a look at others. There'll clearly be defensive changes. There's got to be. They've had enough chances. They're fighting each other in the dressing room. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Very frustrated. I've got to give Weston and the groundsman all the credit getting this game on today in horrific conditions. Pitch was fabulous. Thank you to our fans that travelled, again in these terrible conditions. Safe trip home. And I say we played some great football. You're seeing our age a lot, but defensively, it's on me. We're not good enough. Did I get it wrong today in the defensive selection? Possibly, but I felt today was the day for experience in difficult conditions against a team that's top of the table. But you saw that little bit of hunger from them in the end, and to come away with nothing. And I do think it's a massive decision at 1-1. We should be 2-1 up at half time. It's a terrible decision. That one and the Boreham Wood, when you see it back, I mean, again, a key moment, but it all hides the fact, well, it doesn't hide the fact, if you concede 4 goals, you score 3 great goals away from home and have an absolute stonewall penalty on Millers, you should be winning the game in the last 10 minutes of it. And as I said, congratulations to Weston, who you can see they're absolutely flying, and I thought we did a really good job on them, played some great football at times, and we should have seen it through, but we're not there defensively, and that will need to change.
We'll have a catch about Worthing on Monday, but just want to briefly touch on Luciano joining the squad. Came on for I think about 10 minutes at the end of the game. Reasons for bringing him in? How do you think he got on today?
Look, he's an absolutely superstar of a player. I mean, he's another Richard Chinjo Haig. I mean, this lad went out on loan and played in League One. Every review we've got on him is top draw. He hasn't played for a long time, so we've got to ease him back in. He's predominantly a right wing back. Came to me via a good agent, and we want to give him the opportunity to get back into the EFL. It makes us stronger. Obviously, Chinny's now going to be suspended as well, so his timing's good. He's real quality, and you know, we're really excited to have him. It's another one where we're a flood of young players coming out of Football League clubs that trust us to win games for us, and then to get their careers back on track. So really looking forward to working with him for the rest of the season. I think it'll be a great signing for us, gives us strength in depth. You know, again, it's not about money with these lads. They're coming in because they want to come to Farnborough and have a good season and progress, and that's fantastic for the football club. At the moment, I'm just absolutely gutted because I clearly need that in the defensive angle, and obviously we need another centre forward just to help with us. You know, it's too much. We're working on it. As I said, we know the situation, but I'm just gutted. You know, 3-2 up with 7 minutes to go, to capitulate again. It wasn't just the last 2 goals. What about the first 2 goals? They're abysmal mistakes. So look at the video, watch it back. Things are going against us at the moment, but that goals against tally is really poor, and we're playing a very strong side on Tuesday night. So long way home to be depressed, get back on the video and try and get everybody down to ours on Tuesday night.
Well, Spencer, commiserations for today, and we'll have a catch up on Monday.
Thanks, mate.